This is lesson 8, equivalent quadratic expressions. So, for 8.1, we have diagrams of products. You guys also have these algebra tiles on your desk already. So, we're going to kind of build everything with the algebra tiles while we're talking about it. Okay? What?
Should I take them all out?
I would. So we aren't really doing subtraction today, so I would just get out of the big squares, the blue ones, and we can put up the red ones.
So just the squares.
So you want to have
There's a lot of squares in there, though.
the green rectangles. I think, do you guys have green rectangles too?
Yeah, they're also red.
Okay, so yours are double-sided, mine are not. I will put up mine. And stay on the green side for your little rectangles.
We need all the rectangles. Why does it have to be green? Why can't it be red?
Because red is subtraction.
Yeah, guys. Jeez, don't
Segregating. I don't like it.
Okay,
So,
and then you want to be on, is it yellow for you guys as well for the little squares?
You have yellow and red.
Okay, when rectangles are red. Wait.
No, you got it wrong already.
My God.
Everything except for red.
Okay, red.
So blue, yellow, and green.
wait, what?
Yes, so blue, green, and yellow.
I'm so confused, guys.
Red
You
makes
said
the
it's
color
so out
of
of
my eyes.
chronological
They use
order.
the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
She said those colors that are chronological order.
Okay. So here, on this top one, we don't have any X's. Do you see that? We don't have any X's. So we're just going to multiply it out for this first one on paper. So what is 6 times 3? So imagine there's an X sign there. 18.
I knew that.
What is 6 times 4?
24.
And what is 18 plus 24?
18 plus 24 is 40 something. 42, I think.
42. Okay, so if we were to write it like this, we could also say 4 plus 3 is, so 6 times 7 equals what we just did, the 6 times 3, which we said was 18, plus 6 times 4, which is 24, is 6 times 7, 42.
I agree.
Okay, now we're going to draw a diagram to show that 5 times x plus 2 equals 5x plus 10. So we're going to draw a diagram just like what we just did. So what would you say our diagram would look like?
Take your favorite square and shoot.
So if I did,
Give me one of yours.
I drew a box just like the one we just had. And actually I'm going to select and make that just slightly smaller so that I have space. Okay, what would go on top of this one?
I'm
This box?
trying to make my colors all look right.
A
It
5.
would be X.
No, it's a 5, you're right.
Okay, yeah, I'll try it.
What would be on the left side? X and
2.
2. What's 5 times x?
5x.
What's 5 times 2?
20.
What?
Wait.
They both said wait.
Okay,
You're going too fast.
20. Wait.
so here's how we would represent this with the tiles. So these, the green rectangles, are our x's. We have,
No, it's hard.
I was really excited about
so we have x plus 2. These little orange rectangles, or yellow rectangles, or squares. Brain no worky. So these little squares are our singular ones. So if we have 1x plus 2,
Jackson terrifies me.
and then if we are multiplying by 5, we would have 5 ones down the side.
Can you what?
Okay, hold on. I will come over there and show you. Hold on a second. We've already talked about how to use the tiles. So we're going to go down to 8.2. We're drawing diagrams to represent more products. Apply the distributive property to multiply out the factors of or expand. 4 times the quantity of x plus 2 gives us 4x plus 8. So we know the two expressions are equivalent. You can use the rectangle with side lengths 2x plus 2.
Hi. I was taking a picture of the board.
And 4 to illustrate the multiplication. So we can use our tiles for this, or we can just draw it out like we have been doing.
Why don't you draw it out? What is wrong with
So it looks like they've already done this for us. So this is what we want it to look like. So if we were using our tiles, what would be at the top?
The green.
The green rectangle and
The little yellow thing.
2 yellow squares. So that's one of our multipliers. What's our other multiplier?
The big square.
No, we have not used the big square yet. The big square is x squared.
Okay.
The little rectangle
Wouldn't it be like 4 more yellow squares on each
So
side?
4 yellow squares are going to be on the left side. Okay? I have no idea what you said. I wasn't fully paying attention.
Use a triangle.
Didn't you say something about a rectangle
Okay.
can be a square?
So-
it can be a rectangle.
What would we put underneath our rectangle? If we have our
Blue.
x times 4, what are we going to put there?
Rectangle.
More rectangles, right? How many rectangles?
4.
Okay. How many yellow squares are we going to have?
Shit. Oh wait, no wait.
You're both wrong. 8.
Kick off.
It's 8. Why is it 8?
Oh, there's 8 on the left side.
It does say 8.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Bro,
Okay.
Something happened.
So imagine on this next one that we have n and 2n. So we're multiplying n, so n is going to be like our x. It's going to be our rectangle. So on the side, we're going to have our x, or a rectangle. Then we're going to have 2n. So that tells me I have 2 rectangles side by side like this as one of my multipliers. Plus 5.
What's up?
Okay, so across the top, you should have 2 rectangles and 5 squares. We're on number 1 right now. Okay, so if I have 2 rectangles multiplied together, I get a square.
Alright,
So now we're going to have the blue squares.
I'm sorry. Yo, we going.
Guys,
You were busy doing
the
something
yellow
else.
part is gone.
What?
This one.
Huh?
The yellow part from this thingy is gone. It went away.
That's okay. Just put it to the side. Okay, so you should have 2 blue rectangles that were the product of multiplying the 2
So 2 blue rectangles equals no more green squares.
You mean two blue
squares.
squares.
2 blue squares.
So 2 blue squares means you get rid of the green.
Okay, can you kind of see what I've got on here?
No.
Nope, not like that.
Alright.
It looks just like that. So if we say n,
Oh my god, I could have just went. I hate it here.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
Literally could have just flipped it around.
Shut up. Shiny queen.
Shaniqua.
okay, so 2n times n, what is that?
Well, that is 2n. 2n.
2
times n would be 3n.
2n squared.
2n squared.
2n
Rectangle.
squared.
What is n times 5?
5n. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so they are equivalent expressions because that's the area on the inside. Okay, so what?
I said, is it really?
All right, for each expression, use the distributive property to write an equivalent expression. If you get stuck, consider drawing a diagram. So let's try not to use the tiles. Let's try not to draw a diagram. What happens here?
So
6 times 1/3. What is that?
6 times a third equals 2.
Equals 2. So 2n, because we have an n there. What is 6 times 2?
12.
So we are just distributing this to everything in the parentheses. Let's do that again. P times 4p. What is that?
PP.
5p.
No.
No, it's 4p squared.
4p squared. What is 9 times p?
9p.
Okay. 5r times r.
Next out.
5r squared. You it says.
Okay. 5r times 3/5.
3 over 5th r squared.
No.
I don't know. That's your guess.
5r times 3/5.
That makes sense.
5 divided by 3.
I'm on the verge of knowing.
I'm
I'm
not there.
What is 5 divided by 5?
1.
What?
1.
What's 1 times 3?
3. Awesome.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Get it,
Never
I
mind.
guess.
I'm tiny brain.
All right. 0.5 w times w.
Ooh.
0.5 w squared.
Bro, are you talking what?
Hey, I finally caught up.
Oh, are
Okay.
you speaking the enchantment language? Like what?
7 times w. What is that?
7W.
Fax machine. No, Riley.
All right. Let's go to the next page.
Using the XY cheat codes.
Y'all
just be
didn't
using
know why
0
I
and 1s.
schedule, that's all.
All right. Let's do this one with our squares again. Our tiles. You'll be okay. All right.
These are so difficult.
That's what I'm saying.
It is not that bad.
It's
Make
just.
something with the square.
They
It's
put
just
it
make
on
a house,
the
bro.
square.
Square lives don't matter.
Wait, is there gonna be a is there gonna be a final at the end of this?
You guys have a test this Thursday.
No, you
She's like, nah, I'm
I
good.
don't understand what's teachers' obsession
What?
with giving tests.
Miss Rainey, give me a second. I'm making the house.
I've taken the ESC already.
That's a math test.
That's
Yeah,
a
you
math
still have to
test.
NVA though. You didn't finish.
I did take it.
Oh, you did finish it?
Yeah,
Hey.
take it all in one day.
Okay. You should have x plus 3 across the top and x plus 1 to the left side.
Alright, I'm making it. Miss Rainey. I got you.
X and X squared.
Okay, it should be.
So all you should have is a rectangle and 3 yellow squares across the top, and a rectangle and 1 small square on the left.
What if you don't know your left and right?
Imagine talking sim language.
Alright, I think I did it right. I probably did it wrong, but I think I did
Riley, I think I understand you.
I think
I
I
did
got
it.
it. Now is the yellow.
Right.
I am?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Is
Oh my
the yellow
goodness.
Square on the outside or the inside?
Outside.
Outside.
Hey, just make a P20 it'll be good.
That looks right now.
Call me
So which shape is that?
Uh,
an L.
the
Colin
It's
is
the what?
muted, sorry.
the rectangle.
It's the blue square. So you should have a blue square
In the center.
in the top left. So x times x is x squared.
In the top of really.
Shut up, Paxton.
Inside the circle, inside the thing.
Like that.
Yes, like that.
That's what I was gonna do in the first place, but then you said.
Sorry.
I'm like, okay.
Okay,
You didn't know
what is x times 3?
3x.
3x, so we should have 3 what? Green rectangles.
Oh, on the outside.
other
On the other side of the,
Vertically or horizontally?
Vertically.
vertically,
Right under the yellow square.
right under the yellow squares. Okay?
the red one.
What about x times 1? 1x, so another rectangle, right?
Would it be the bottom?
Then, what is 3 times 1?
3 yellow square.
3 yellow squares. What was x times x?
X squared.
2x.
Well, X.
Or X squared.
Okay. What was 3 times x?
3x.
X times 1.
1x.
And 3 times 1.
3. This guy's on the roll.
Okay, so if we take everything that's in here,
It It'll call and double down.
Everything that's in the center, we're going to take it and we're going to add it all together because everything's positive. So we have x squared plus 3x plus 1x plus 3. Can I combine any terms? Which ones can I combine?
I don't know.
The 3.
The 3x and the 1x.
Yeah.
So we can combine these two.
I was literally getting
So what is 3x plus 1x?
4x. X2 plus 4x.
Is that what we were trying to prove was equivalent?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be
Okay.
also-
I'm about to go pull it
So-
out.
If we have x plus 5 squared Actually, let's make that bigger.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Last time I heard that, I felt like my ass on fire.
It's not.
My ass on fire.
Okay. What's x times x?
Okay, so it's like a Punnett square.
No, it's x squared.
Okay. 5 times x?
Colin going feral.
5x.
Basically, yes, it is a Punnett square. 5 times 5 is?
25.
Sucks when I'm failing science.
Okay. Which ones are alike?
5x and 5x.
Notice that they're the diagonal ones.
I remember doing this.
Okay. So it's x squared. What's 5x plus 5x?
Well, it's 10x.
10x plus 25. Okay. Now what?
I'll be real honest with
Add
you.
25 and 10.
Okay. So that's the first one. That's all you have to do for the first one. What do you do for the next one?
Well,
No.
get this. You draw another square. Crazy guy.
Wait.
Yeah, draw a square. Draw diagrams.
Draw a square. One, shut up. Would you like a pear?
Would you like to use the stairs?
I'm more of a mango kind of guy. Would you use
You're a what?
your mango kind of guy?
Okay, how about I set up the boxes for you guys and you do them?
Please do.
Yeah.
And then it
It's a box. Or not.
Airtame said no. Airtame.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say
I chant air. I'm an airbender.
Has it ever gone in?
You shut up. You might put it in. Now,
all right.
is it supposed to just be 2 squares on B?
What do you think?
Yes.
Why should it only be 2 squares?
Because there's
Because there's
3
not.
numbers.
There's not addition or subtraction for the first term.
Okay, I was just making sure you weren't like setting a whole row.
Is the
Miss
first
Rainey,
one on B3A?
Okay, so you got 2x squared.
Squared.
Okay.
8x.
So if we add those together, we get 2x squared plus 8x. What about for this next one, for C? What did you guys get?
2x squared.
2x squared. Okay. 1x.
3.
Yeah, you made a mistake there, bud.
6.
6x and 3. What are like terms?
6x and 1x.
Okay. So
They're pretty light.
7x.
Wait, what?
You guys are dumb.
You add it together.
Oh, that's so
Okay. X. Now what did you get on this last one?
Squared.
Okay. What else?
XM.
I'm just going to say mx. What else?
mx plus b.
No.
Gonna give it to you. What?
Do you have any like terms here?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay, the X is
Why do these not combine?
Because they're different.
Variables.
Yeah.
Different variables. All right, this one down here, we need to solve for the equivalent expression without drawing a diagram.
That's easy.
So we do x times x. What is that?
X squared.
X times 6. 2 times x. And 2 times 6. Okay, combine these terms, we get x squared plus 8x plus 12. All right, x times 2x is 2x squared. X times 10 is 10x. 5 times 2x is
10x.
and 5 times 10 is 50. Okay, so we get 2x squared plus 20x plus 50. You will have practice problems to do on Canvas. Make sure you get those done and turned in.
Yeah, I finished my 8.
And everything locks this week.
So what are we doing next